Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, hello. This is Patricia over here.
That's Mariah over there.
She's the P.
That's the M.
And together we are
PM Artist Studio. Did you notice Mariah's bangs? They're kind of lopsided. That's what she's been obsessing and compulsing about for the last half hour. I'm like, oh my God, I wait till I get, I'm sure I'll have some comments.
Basically, she's telling me to get some real problems.
Basically, I am.
All right, good morning to, I think Sharon kind of snuck in there right before we went live. Ann, and let's see, Deb, hello. I think everybody's got their stuff cut. I see Ann said that she did. Lisa's with us. Good morning, Lisa. It's Sirius Eka. And our good friend Chris with the headless violin. And Carrie. Oh, you are on time today, sir. Look at you.
Wow. What time is it?
Hello, Darcy.
Yeah, it's later there.
It's like afternoonish, I think. Right, Carrie? What time? Like 3-ish, 4-ish in the afternoon, I think?
Don't ask me. I can't even
we
figure
need
out.
clocks in our office, like with all the,
different times. Yeah. That would be cool.
I mean, you can do it on your phone, but it would be cool to have the different clocks.
Yeah, we could line them up.
They would have to be digital, though. I can't stand the clicking. Yeah, see, welcome to my world.
I can't wear bells because it irritates her.
But she does it anyway. Okay, so I think I've gotten the hellos to most people that have arrived. Penka has sent P a birthday gift. Now, I don't have the top cam on P because it's over here, so she just has to show it to the camera. So we're going to stay like this for a moment.
Okay, so I'm going to get the contents out of the box.
And I don't know what is with the lighting today. It's just bizarro. Yes, scoot up a little bit. There we go.
Is that better?
Yeah, there you are. Don't do that. That one's like,
How about that?
that thing. I want to put that light bulb like over there. And
Well,
maybe
I
the
think
softer
one
light
you
in
have
that
over
one.
there's the one that you used to hatch chickens. It's for
It's like a yellow light. We're gonna hatch some chickens.
It's for heat.
It's for our chicken moose. We're gonna hatch some chickens for our chicken moose.
All
If
right.
you were here on Wednesday, you would know what that means. You would be chuckling.
Yes, you would
You'd be
be.
chickling.
Oh my goodness, this is just a never-ending box.
Oh, Penka.
Hinka.
Hello, Leslie.
Okay.
Oh, Cindy. Hello, Cindy.
Number 1, hand-woven silk with natural color from Vietnam. Had it for 25 years. I may start batiking again. Washed with
Maybe we could set up like a
silly
little
detergent, but not ironed. Ribbon is crocheted by me. Oh, I love it.
There's been much talk of the crocheting.
Acrylic on 100 count is
I might sneeze.
paper is something I am practicing more than 2 years. They are good for covers, cards, and I continue with experiments on gel plate. I would be happy to hear your opinion. Oh. Just sure. Oh, this face is so beautiful.
Okay, well, show a little sneaky peek of that. Penka, we may not show everything because we got a book to build too. So.
Okay.
And if she oohs and ahs at everything, we'll be here for an hour. Which she will do. Don't worry. There'll be she'll do, once we get off the camera, she'll be oohing and awing at it for a while. Oh, and it's so well wrapped.
Oh, it is so beautiful. Oh, that is just precious and wonderful. I should make Izzy a little something that she could wear this with.
Oh, that would be, like on her overalls, but for the love of God, make sure it's on something pink. So she actually wears it. She finally wore her overalls. She looks super cute.
Look here,
I
Mariah.
need to post those pictures.
Here, this is to PM Artist Studio.
Oh, okay.
This is just to me. Oh, sorry.
Ding! Round 4. Ooh, what a beautiful card. I'll tell you, Penka.
Oh,
Man.
oh.
Now, was that all gel
Oh my
printed?
goodness. Oh, that is beautiful.
Let me see yours. Oh, wow, Penka. I'll tell you, she's an artist.
Oh my goodness, and look
She
at
may
this
not
one
admit
inside,
that she
Mariah.
is.
Look, check it out. This is the outside.
Oh,
This
this
the
is her going for the gold.
Oh.
Oh, yes, indeed you did, and you nailed it. Look at that bad boy. Ooh. If you guys don't know what the Going for the Gold is, that's our little Makers Creative Club thing that we do each month. Well, last month, or well, this month, March was Going for the Gold. She's getting teary. Don't do that, because I'll teary too. You know, she's very, oh, God. Woo! See, this is one of the reasons we don't like opening gifts, because we always cry. We do it in
Okay, I'm assuming that this is the silk fabric, and, yes. Oh, I had lovely scarves that I batiqued with.
And she gave them all away. So,
all the good ones away. You know, I should hit my sisters up because I gave them scarves and they don't go anywhere. What an adorable little tag. Oh, lovely texture. Okay, now.
We got to cheer Carrie up. He just deleted all his video.
Oh,
we know what that's like.
Gosh.
Yes, or that, you know, you filmed the ceiling for the last hour. That's happened too.
And I will keep that and treasure it and put it in my book.
Ooh.
Oh my heavens.
Okay, you gotta show the camera.
Did you do this?
Oh goodness, that work right there. We know what those little seed beads.
I've never been able to do that.
No, she can't.
Never.
Even when she had good eyesight.
I don't have. It's like patience. Crocheting patterns. I could never. But oh my goodness.
Hey, Aaron.
Oh well. Okay. I should say. Sharon, I was going to wear, and I fixed your little pendant onto an African, I don't know what kind of thing it is for, but it's just a circle thing. So I put it on, I had to put it on a little sturdier
she
stuff
sturdier
because it was very heavy. And I had it all ready to go, and I got up to get dressed and do that today, and both of my brown shirts are in the laundry.
So maybe Saturday, if she can do some laundry today. I keep telling her she needs to teach the baby how to do some laundry anyway. It's 4-ish, 5-ish. Is that okay?
Well, I'll tell you what, Pinky, you really,
yeah.
This wrapping is some business here. You didn't. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
I admire things like that.
You know why she admires it? Because she won't do it. She's like the world's worst. She's like, here, I got this for you. That's it. She doesn't wrap. She used to. Sometimes she will, but usually not.
Well, you know, my lifestyle's changed a lot since my wrapping days.
Oh, wonderful. Judy got her stencils. There was a lot of deliveries yesterday. We made a lot of people happy.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's right. Delivery day is awesome, and we love putting in the little extras. And those of you that have been asking for the extra bits, like the, you know, outer bits that we've kept, I've been sending them. So, you know, careful what you ask for.
Look at this.
Ooh, it really goes with your outfit there.
I know, but you just wait till you see my outfit for tomorrow and see how this goes with my outfit for tomorrow. That'll just blow your mind. Except
hello, Lois. Would you like some help? I'd have to come around there, but...
Well, I probably should put it on the other one because I can maneuver my fingers better on my right hand than my left hand, but I'm bound and determined to do it on this one.
There you go. This is riveting stuff. Opening presents.
And try to get...
I mean, just thinking, I've got this book to build, lady.
Get that beautiful...
Did you get the bracelet on?
I did.
Oh, it does. It looks fantastic.
Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And it just keeps on going here. Oh.
Oh, did you see those eyeballs? And then your light went burp because you held up the paper there. Oh, very nice paint guy.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that texture.
Ooh. That is nice.
Oh, I'm just thinking about, you know, this.
We should try to emboss that.
See how good I look in this color.
We love it when the artwork matches the outfits for the day.
I love this color of greens. Oh, this is like Monet's lily pond.
Okay, I will take some pictures of all the
Reflections.
birthday gifts.
Oh my goodness, it just goes on here. Oh. I think it's a kind of marbling, right?
Oh, that's right. Pinka does the marbling stuff. Or the, well, pour. But that does look like marbling. Let's know, Pinka.
Yes, Mariah needs to photograph all of these to give them really... Oh, this is lovely too. Very subtle.
Carrie says my sister gives me birthday and Christmas gifts in plastic carrier bags as she doesn't see the point in wrapping. If you ask me, it's just lazy. I agree with that, Carrie. And presents isn't a present unless it's properly wrapped.
Oh my goodness.
At least a nice bow and a good box.
Well, here's the thing. I say, oh, I love...
I'm going to show that one. Ooh.
Can you see
And I can tell there's quite the layering happening on there. It looks thick.
Oh, love these little things up there. Pink, I'm
Hello, Laura.
This Mariah's giving me ugly looks, and this tissue paper will all be... Oh my goodness, I think this is like my favorite.
Well, you're ahead of me, Laura. Although I did practice the folding last night. I should be doing that like right now while he's opening your present. But I gotta cut my paper down because my plan changed ever so slightly.
This goes with the shirt that I wore yesterday.
Yeah.
Day before.
They're beautiful.
You know, if you could photograph...
Yeah.
I know. Look at the purples and the reds.
Yeah.
Oh, Penka.
Well done,
my
Penka.
Goodness, my
It's not marbling.
It's not marbling?
That's what she said.
Oh, serious.
Is that gel plate? I tell you what, you need to teach us how to do that.
Yeah. Because see that right there? I love absolutely that little spot. I could look at that until next Tuesday.
Mm.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful work. Oh.
And it says, my mom would run out of wrapping paper on Christmas Eve and resort to grocery bags. We knew it was getting serious when she asked for the paper bags.
Hey, I used to do
Yeah, the comic book section.
stamping on
Oh, I thought you were going to say comics.
on the comic, or I used to wrap with the comic section of the newspaper back in the day. Penka,
I remember that.
thank you so much.
Yes.
It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, they would make great journal covers. We need to make more journals.
I know.
All right, are we ready to do this book thing?
I think we're ready, and you have to tell me how to
God,
set up my computer. This is precious and wonderful.
Here we are.
Precious and wonderful.
Dear, 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 dear.
Because-
Thank you for this, Pika. Yes, I love this. Love it, love it, love it. I'm putting it up there so it doesn't get bound into things here. All
There you
right.
go. There's my cover. See?
She stole my Death Wish coffee label. Or sticker. I thought that
I
was
didn't
rude.
realize it was yours. I thought it was ours. And...
Well, that's true. It was kind of ours, but she just, made decisions.
Alrighty, so now does this have to be on me?
Well,
camera?
it is. It's on you.
I know, but I'm saying, does it have to be?
It doesn't necessarily have to be, but do you guys want to see P?
You
While
want
I'm
to see me
folding?
looking at the screen and reading
Let us know in the
comments?
chat.
Well, that's,
I can turn her off. But we do like your little faces. That's why we have the P cam. For
Oh.
when you're rolling your eyes and giving me dirty looks. Those are the best. Right, everyone?
Okay, well, shucky darns. What do I know?
Okay. Let's see. Let's go. All right.
I just love these earrings. I just love them. I just want to look at them.
Why does it keep changing? I don't know. What's cheap? Well done. Oh, I think your predictive text is happening there with Chris. Okay, one year my brother saved color funnies and wrapped all his gifts in them. It was really cute. That is cute. Okay. If you do the funny section, especially the color ones.
Yeah, that's
Those
what
are
I
the
used to
best.
save them up all year to do.
Yeah, because you only used to get like
One sheet or one clear
Yeah.
across.
a spread.
Then they shrunk it down to just one page, and now they don't even. I don't
Well,
know.
I don't know. None of us get the.
I used to take the New York Times weekend edition
Yeah.
because it had a lot of good things. That's what I decoupage that one had with.
Oh, yeah. And it's a nice magazine because it's like nice weight and everything, paper. All right. Okay, now I am not going to be able to read the chat. Hopefully P can get over there.
Well, you need to get me
All
there.
right, hold on. Jeez, riveting stuff.
Morning stream. Hey, I'm in the right place.
We may run a little long today. Just, it's all that business.
Is that
she's
it?
squirreling on me already.
No, I'm not.
It is,
I
but
found us.
Make sure that that's like that.
Oh.
Yes. And then you're going to have to watch the little ad. Oh, become a member. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know it did that. Has a little pop-up thing. Huh. Look at us learning things.
Well, I think they already know you're a member.
Well, yeah, that's why I wouldn't see that. But, that's cool.
Well,
People show up. Okay. Well, there you are. Would you like me to make I'm going to pop this out because you don't really need to see yourself and all that business.
well, I don't know. I might have to fix my hair.
I don't want you squirreling on all that. Yeah. Although you can see
I
what I'm
want
doing.
to see what you're doing.
Okay. Hey. See? There's the looks. And actually, we're going to restore that back in there. Do you want me to just make it a little bit bigger like that?
Yeah, and you don't need that one. Oh, yeah, you do, because it's going to be you.
I'm going to bonk you on your head.
I was just like thinking, oh, why is she taking a picture of the window and the wall and all this stuff?
Jeez. Here you are.
There I are.
Yes.
Okay.
You're even a moderator.
Oh, that's a scary thing.
It is. You can drop links if you want.
I can drop links.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that is funny.
That's pretty funny.
All right.
That's what we have the rest of those people for.
Okay, hold on 1 second here.
My, those are some lovely colors there, Mariah.
Alrighty. Here we go. The art is starting. The bookmaking is beginning.
I'm going to read the...
Here is my big piece. I need to cut this down. But let's kind of review the list a little bit. And I know that there was some worry about, oh, I don't have that paper. Guess what? I don't either. Some of that paper, I would love to know what it is and probably need to do a little research. And I'm sure that then we would purchase said paper because I'm sure it's wonderful and cool. But remember, we are working from the Art of the Fold book. If you want this book, we do have links. I don't know if I put it in the description area, but I will come back and do that. I meant to do that.
Yeah, that's a
but
really
it
cool
is
book.
in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. In the post that was for this stream, I put that information and then a copy of the little list here so that way you guys would be able to have the materials. But there you go. Now, as far as some of the materials are concerned, yeah, I didn't really pay too much mind to it other than when it says the accordion should be a text weight paper. That is true. I would say higher than 24 pound. I was using just some of my really cheapy, just, when we are making copies and, just plain Jane 24 pound paper. That's not going to cut it. Because as I was trying to score it, it was ripping. And it's not really going to hold up over time with the scoring. Or with the accordion, once you fold it and everything. And once you've put the flags and everything there. You're not going to have a lot. I don't think that it will last. Now, one of the nice things is I ended up having P, or she said, do you want me to do that? And I was like, yeah, that would actually be really great. She ended up gel plating, printing, kind of doing that smushy style that she did for the accordion books on a piece of the white craft paper, which does two things. Number one, that is like the sturdiest, most crazy paper that we, have used for numerous styles of journals. And so that plus it being gel printed is going to make it more sturdy. So there is that. Then your cover boards, so that's like anything chipboard, Davy board, I don't even...
What?
That's some fancy term for probably kind of like matte type, matte making, or, when you're making frames and things of that. Matte boards for framing, I would say, maybe. Now, your cover papers and board sheets, that can be a lighter weight paper because that's just going to be glued on, and that's the pretty stuff. Or your gel prints, because that's like what I did with the one here. So that would be like 30. We use the 32-pound hammer mill premium color copy paper. That's what all of P's gel printed. And then the flags, I ended up actually gluing those bad boys together. This added a whole other, you know, we're going to keep it simple today, and we just did the simple, like, you know, one paper flag.
Okay, Deb said that Davy board is 2 millimeters or 3 millimeters binders board for book covers.
There we go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, appreciate that.
And thank you for someone up there that said happy birthday. I appreciate it. I didn't know who you were.
Remember, she doesn't usually read the chat.
I don't
And
know
hello,
this.
Kathy Morgan. Was she?
And Marcia says that Art of the Fold has so much inspiration
It
inside.
does. All right, so I'm going to put that a little bit to the side. This information, like I said, is in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. If you want to come back and, you know, pull the list and do all that. But I have pre-cut everything except for the accordion sheet, which I'm going to do real quick here, hopefully. I'm going to make some marks on it. It should be more than 13. We're going to kind of figure out which... oh yeah, you gave me plenty.
Okay, Violet said she found it in the library. You don't have to purchase it. You can go to the library.
Well, there you go. You can definitely go to the library. We highly recommend
I would imagine so, because I don't know what the publication date was on that, but I think it's been around a while.
All right, so
It's probably in its 2nd or 3rd edition.
what I am going to do, where do I love this side, I think, more than that side. But see,
Yeah, I
on
kind
that
of think one side was a lot better than the other.
So which side do you think is the better side? Here, I'm going to put that down. I'm always cutting the top of my hand doing that. That one or that one? Because it's going to matter. I want the better side to be, it's going to end up being the accordion that you see from the spine. Because you see more of it.
Mm-hmm.
See, the inside, you really don't get to see that much.
I think the one that you have down there right now.
This is
because
gonna
I
be
think
the
if you
outer.
go down the middle of it and avoid some of the sides, you're going to get more consistent color.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to trim here and then go 13 from there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to assume that you've sort of made that straight, but that's okay, because we're going to go off of that more than
Well, I
anything.
just pulled the paper off of there.
I hear you. All right, and we are more than 8 inches, but I'm going to do that. This is how I cheat. Don't be horrified. But we got to get her done, y'all. We got to get her done.
Well, if you went with the fold at the top, you probably would have a better... Oh, too late for that.
Now we have 8. There. Now I need 13. And I like that end. I'm good there. Sucks as this is like, you know, mainly 11. But I need to do... Okay, let's just put some marks so I do it proper like.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, here, I better read this. Hello, Dawn. Carrie says he loves the blue. And Michelle, is this Michelle, my belle? See, I don't know all these people. Hello.
Well, that's our Michelle Mixed Media. She was part of the collab.
Yes, wonderful. She did the portrait in the middle of her meandering fold that I said, oh my goodness, how did you manage to get the eyes in the middle of the pages? And she said it was an accident. I love you all the more for saying that. You could have lied and said, oh, I planned it all. And I would have thought, you know, that's wonderful.
That's wonderful.
And I don't know how to say that. Dawn of Heather says she loves the blue gold. Dawn Wilcox says good morning. Good morning.
Oh, hello, Dawn.
And Violet says, okay, read on Kindle, but in this case I want the real deal. This book is worth every penny. Well, especially if you're into this stuff. Now, I wouldn't spend money on this book.
No. she was kind of like poo-pooed me, but I was
This
like,
is-
no,
this
I
is-
really want this, and I'm gonna buy myself this Christmas gift.
I'm
So
just,
there you go.
I'm just happy for her to do that.
Okay,
You got it down to size?
I do. There we go.
Excellent.
Now, next thing is I am going to. At first, when I read this, I was like, I don't really understand the reasoning behind doing it in this order. But after I had created the thing, I was like, yeah, that makes more sense. So, you know.
Okay, Mariah, tell me who C.W. Brown is.
Oh, that's Carolyn.
Carolyn, thank you.
Okay.
I get really excited about stuff.
So what I want you to do is cover the boards first. We're going to do that. And then we'll come back to our accordion piece now that it is cut to size. So we're going to cover our outer parts of...
Outer parts.
Yes. The cover of our boards. There we go. I'm going to put that there. So those are those bigger sheets. Let me put that a little bit off to the side. And see, and I've already got the flags cut. And then you guys, you know, I was really confused by that whole long sheet as well. Like for the flag pieces, mine ended up basically being 2.5 by 3 7/8 if you wanted, or 3 3/4. If you want it kind of inside the book, I wasn't that.
Did you show them that one that you made that was out of the stiff stuff?
The one I
The
made.
spine. Out of the
Oh,
gold.
yes. Well, we'll get to that here in
Okay.
just a second when I do the accordion part.
Okay.
I just wanted to get that piece cut, so I had then everything.
Everything
to
else
size.
is to size.
Yes. So these are going to be the inner pieces. We're going to keep those a little bit off to the side because, again, we're not going to get to that until after we do the accordion. Very important. Mucho importante. All right. So we're going to, I'm not going to try to obsess about too much of like where I want this, but I'm going to try to center it up because they are all nice and cut. My original pieces weren't when I did the fancy one because I only had limited sheets. And I didn't have the luxury of, so it was really kind of Franken-parted together. This is a more proper and easier way to do it. So if you can get all of your gel prints or, you know, however you want to put this together, but if your pieces already kind of all go together, it makes it a lot easier. Just FYI.
Oh, yes.
Remember that business? Oh, and
Lisa, that is certainly true. The used bookstores, I buy a lot of books, well, I used to, from there.
all right, what'd you do with my glue? It has
Your glue?
my glue, the half glue, half water business. It has disappeared. Oh no, I see it. It's up with the bear.
I was going to say, I don't think I did anything. I
Okay.
have some back over here, but I don't know if mine
Well,
is
and
true.
actually, I think for the most part, this might have a little bit of water mixed in with it, but it's the Barely Arts. I just used this. I put it in here because I don't like. I mean, the bear doesn't have
Oh,
a
Lisa.
top. And she
I
not.
hope
I know.
she's not feeling
All right, bye, Lisa.
Bye, Lisa.
Thank you for coming. I mean, just saying
Yeah.
hello. That means a lot.
Does.
All right, I have this fancy dancy little tool that I have made, and let me tell you, I love it so much. I love it so much. Ooh, I need my board out. I love my cutting board. Do, do, do.
It is actually a cutting board.
It is actually a cutting board.
No,
Nuts.
you can, like, chop your steaks up.
Well, I wouldn't do that. There's a lot of paint and other things that kind of embedded in it at this moment in time.
Yeah, we don't mold. It's not used for cutting steaks. It's just something that. Oh no. Kim says, oops, I didn't cut my boards to the correct length. Can you please tell me the length?
So the boards themselves should be the 4x8. Yeah.
Now watch this little thing that she's got there.
Okay, so basically what happened is I had, these are our postcards that we bought 1 million of. If you want some, let me know. Holler at me. I'll send you some. We have 500 or more.
Yes, we have a few.
But it was a little off-cut piece, and then I started spreading glue with it, and then it just became this very wonderful tool. Scraping glue.
It works a
And
lot.
it sort of builds up.
It
but,
works
you know.
a lot better than the one that we paid $8 for.
Yeah.
Let me find that little.
jobber.
Yeah, I don't even know where it is.
And I'm sure, again, if any book people are watching, they're probably horrified by my methods here, but, you know, I get her done.
Well, if you leave it kind of gloppy enough, it'll squish out in the places it needs to go.
That's kind of, yeah.
Clean up the edges. That's the way I look at it. That's my gluing process.
I'm not used to having an audience while gluing. Feeling the pressure.
Oh my gosh, her library has an entire maker space with a load of equipment. That's what Anne said.
I've heard that some libraries have like crickets and all sorts of things.
Well, I don't think ours does.
Alright, and then here's what I do, and one of the reasons I absolutely love my crazy kitchen.
Is it wood or paper?
I'm going to slide that under there whilst I do the other one. And so that way, because this glue tends to get a little more warpy, I love the art glitter glue, but for something this big, it's very hard to get it in place, set properly, and not have those bumps because it dries so quickly. It's great for little things, and seriously, I've got to get that gooey business off of the outside. The label has decided to start disintegrating, and every time I touch it, it's gooey.
We need to just buy some PVA, because I think it has a longer drying time.
Well, the barely glue seems to also have a little bit longer time, especially since I mixed it in with the Mont. See, that's what was in this, the PVA craft glue. This is great stuff. And then P, she has, on numerous occasions, we have one of these that has water mixed in, and I think this one had a little bit of water mixed in it as well. So that's why I'm getting a...
Yeah, because I used that for
Yeah. I got a little more heavy with the glue on this one.
I see that.
Yeah. See, if I don't clean that up as I go, then I will...
postcards, are they wood?
This stuff right here, it's just chipboard.
Well, I think she's talking about the postcard that Penka sent.
Oh. I don't know. I don't think it was wood. No, it's just, like...
Cardstock.
Yeah, brown cardstock. Sorry, my brain. I'm on book stuff.
Yeah, yeah. No, I won't derail the train here.
You're supposed to be making funniers and you know, trying to...
Oh, and Kathy says, old hotel room keys I use as paint and glue spreaders.
Yes, that was working fantastic, too.
We have a bunch of Starbucks.
Alright, so I'm going to put those both under there here for just a second. While those kind of hang out there, let's go ahead and get our accordion going. And I can talk a little bit about, like, what not to do. Because that's just as important as what to do. What not to do. So I was very excited, you know, during the going for the gold business that I had this awesome... my light. Hold on.
And someone said that it gets blurry. Is there anything we can do about that on our end of things?
The blurry?
Yeah.
No, I mean, hopefully that'll be better. It has to do with the lighting, and it's kind of tripping out because it, you know, just it wants more light, but
it looks good on my computer.
There we go. All right, well that's good because you're getting the same feed as they are. So,
but I've been reading rather than watching, and then I just look over there.
So this is like heavy duty cardstock. Not even like, this is above 65 pounds. I can't tell you exactly what its weight is, but it's probably more like 100 and something. Very heavy stock. Not exactly ideal for making an accordion of this style. Number one, it is extremely tricky. You can see here to line everything up, and so I kept getting this warp to it, basically, because I just couldn't get them to line up properly. Now, part of that was because I didn't have the fancy-dancy scoring board. So it may actually work okay, but I think, again, the weight of it is just a bit much for this type of book. So just FYI there, try to keep with probably, you know, anything around that 65-pound type cardstock is probably better. Or a 32-pound or something like that. But again, we're going to be using the craft paper that has been gel printed. Woohoo! Now, here was one of the things that I sort of figured out. It's actually a little bit, I think it's a little bit over 3/4. But I can't, my brain can't.
Oh, you need to do centimeters. They're more exact measurement.
Well, it doesn't tell you in the book, or maybe it does and I just didn't read it because I don't read everything and I just think I'm going to work it out because that's how I learn everything. I take little tidbits and then I do my own thing. This is pretty much how everything at PM Artist Studio is done. That's why, you know, that's my mom.
Okay, so.
So what I'm going to do is my 3/4. Oh, see, and look, I got wonky, didn't I?
It's blurry on the phone. What?
Well, one of my edges is a little, I got wonky down there.
Well.
I'm just going to, I'm not going to obsess about it. It is not the end of the world. That was my bad on cutting.
It's because you didn't put the fold at the top.
I'm going to bonk
you. You went for my wonky edge.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going 3/4. I'm going to have a little more left over. Oop. Why do I keep slipping out of there? Come on. There we go. Now, I will say, one thing that's a little bit tricky about this craft paper is it has some stretch to it. That the other paper didn't. So that's kind of interesting. And I believe that was what was happening there. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible. I really had planned on kind of having it done. I should have had like part of it done.
Well, it seems like it's going pretty fast now.
I just don't want to, you know.
That looks really cool when you do that because it changes colors almost. It looks like you're changing the color of the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks cool.
Well, good. That's good. Good.
Okay, I'm
good
sorry.
show.
I need to. I put it on automatic. Maybe that'll work. Okay.
Yeah.
Get the blur out.
Yeah.
Okay, you bought them in bulk. Oh, the bulk was the Christmas cards.
Yes.
Yeah, we bought a box full.
Well, and then there was a problem with the printing. And so they were like, well, do you want to just return them or shall we reprint them? And I'm like, well, reprint them and we'll figure out what to do with these other bad boys. Because, you know, they don't want them. They're just going to throw them away anyway.
Yeah,
and they weren't good to do what we were planning on, which nobody purchased them anyhow. So, you know, now we have these really awesome trifecta. You want to talk about some heavy duty because it's 3 pieces glued together. And it's a linen finish. But then in the middle, it has this kind of pinky. They say it's pearl, but it's really, I mean, it's not pearly.
Everybody says you're fine, Mariah. The blur's gone.
Okay, good. I think it has to do with the lighting more than anything, and it makes me nuts.
Lisa says, you made a spreader with cards. No, that's the stuff that she was just talking about, Lisa. The spreader was made with the Christmas postcards on the triple layered paper.
Now, see, I had a little extra over here, but again, wasn't gonna, you know.
So all you have to do is just cut it off.
Stop me. It's gonna get stuffed in the, it's gonna go in between the sheets, and that's why it's also very important that one stays with
you got your bone thing there?
I don't want, I want to kind of do a loose one first, so that way if I have to adjust a little bit, because again, this paper stretches a bit more. It's kind of interesting that it's stretching more than the other style paper, so I'm kind of working with that. You know, each paper is going to present its own little thing. Yeah, you know, if it's too thick, then
it's either going to have assets and liabilities.
Yeah, and it's getting a little.
And this is probably a little on the thin side.
Yes and no. I mean, so the gold that I did was the paper that Lisa had sent me, which is really interesting stuff because it has It's
Oh,
almost
yeah.
like a vellum. Almost. It has some weird stuff in it that makes it feel a little plasticky, remember? Because it even reacts really kind of interesting, almost vellum-like, when you gel print it.
Yeah, I didn't like it so much on the gel plate.
Yeah, Heather, that was exactly how I was with the whole straight line business, was exactly why I needed
The scoring machine.
yes, because I just don't have patience for.
Deb C
Thank
says
you
she
very
made a
much,
spreader
Judy
with her
P.
postcards. You're absolutely right, Deb. That's exactly what she did.
What?
Made a spreader with your postcard.
Yes. We've also made books. Here,
Yes, we have.
let me.
Oh my goodness, I black gessoed. How many of those?
Well, there's
that one of mine?
We made these little books, and oh yeah, I think you used those papers with that.
Oh, see, this is Izzy's book. And it has some charm things here. I think either Judy P or Lisa sent them to her. They send her the most awesome stuff. And
Actually, that's gonna go down because. All right.
she puts her little stickers in this little book. Let's see that lovely binding.
And there we are. And you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then the 17th section. We're doing
Okay.
good, guys. How you guys doing? I'm doing good here. How are you? Do you have questions? I'm going to pause for just a second here. Do you have questions?
I haven't seen anything. Heather says she has trouble doing things in a straight line. Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's what I did. See
I
that
avoid
under
that stuff like the
the
plague.
corner of my eye. Anne, how's it going? Because I think Anne's supposed to be building. Deb, are you building along with? And I know Christy was going to as well, but she said that she'd probably have to watch it and do it later. So, looking for your comments below, Christy.
Michelle says it's looking good.
All right. Now, so we've done our cover boards, and they are under here.
Getting
And now-
smudged flat.
What we should do at this point is fold this in and do the little cutty business and, you know, make them all like pretty. So let's do that.
Cindy says I'm still trying to figure out the postcards thing. Okay, now we need to make sure we're talking about the right postcards. The ones that we're talking about is here. I'm going to get one.
Yeah. Can you get to them?
Let me fetch it. I kind of have to move a few things around here.
All right, warning. I always mess this up. So don't always necessarily do as I do. Just, you know, I usually have to go back in, but I like to leave a little bit more out there because whatever reason I don't fold it properly. But this is the trimmy business that one wants to do here on the corners to fold it in all nice like.
Okay. This is the Christmas postcard. It says joyful wishes.
And that was our artwork, and like so I scanned it in, and then I made, you know, the little snowflakey things and all that business.
Yeah, that's actually my handwriting there.
Yeah. Because I thought people would just be like, ooh, those are the coolest.
And this was an alcohol ink thing here.
They didn't.
Yeah, they weren't nearly as impressed as we
So we
thought
have
they
a lot
should
of
be.
them. And so we've been sending them out each year.
And can you see how thick it is? It's very thick. And it's not...
But it's kind of great because it's got that,
Oh, yeah.
that linen.
linen finish
Yeah,
to
it's
it.
linen.
Kind of looks fabricy.
Yeah.
It has a nice sound, too.
I just like to kind of pre-fold this because when you got glue on it.
Dawn said it's a beautiful card. Thank you, Dawn. We thought it was, but I don't know. At this point in our lives, I don't know that we... Did we send cards out last year? I don't think
Not
so.
a lot.
Just
but-
just to certain...
And then we think it's funny to keep sending the same one to some of our family. Like, here it is again. I'm going to trim that just a little bit. I'm sure, again, bookmakers are squealing and running away. Going, dear Lord. My girl doesn't know what
that's
she's doing.
Okay,
Hey,
well,
I get her done.
are you still using that same glue?
I know, I put a little bit there. Are you chatting with people?
Oh, I'm watching you. No. Michelle says lovely. They are cool. Thank you. Thank you. My card stock is heavy. Yeah, this stuff is too.
Yeah, that's very.
This is
Which would
really
work great. It just size-wise wasn't going to be, because those are 5x7s.
Yeah,
And,
it wasn't
and for
big
this
en-
particular thing, because I haven't, you know, next.
Well, you could
next,
you could readjust the measurements.
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, I guess that you would still keep the same accordion amount and all that. So it did good on that little corner. These are a little less than stellar.
Marcia
but-
says doing this in real time helps us appreciate how much goes into making this.
and I'm trying to go fast
we
too.
hope that does, because I'll tell you what, and
Yeah.
what you're seeing here is you're seeing a lot of problems that have already been solved and being rectified in this one that were not addressed or unable
Yeah.
to be addressed because of the process.
I'm gonna cheat and nip that. Off.
What's on the end of the glue spreader? Is it just built up glue?
Yeah.
That is exactly what it is.
Isn't that crazy?
Violet says, I'm folding. Shh, don't bother me. Bless your heart, I need that kind of concentration too when I'm doing anything in a straight line.
Hey, that scoring board, because remember how many, like how long
yes.
I worked the hardest on the accordion part because I knew that it was kind of, it's a
Well, that was
fairly,
the structure.
yeah,
That determined everything else.
and I knew that it was going to mess up the flags if I didn't get it, at least within the ballpark.
Well, this is one of those videos that, Mariah, you can come back in and edit.
Yeah,
and,
someday.
And fast forward and
I'm cheating because I don't, like I said, I don't ever look at it right. This is one of those things after you do it probably 50 million times, you get it right and you don't really have to mess about with it, but I have not done this enough for it to,
well, it's like anything.
corners.
The more you do it, the better you get.
That's right.
But now the other thing is if you keep pulling in different materials, you're going to have to create, different solutions and different problems.
Mm-hmm. That one made me a little more crazy than the other one. Hey, and if I get this book done, we can do maybe something a little different this afternoon, but I think, well, the flags are going to take some time, and maybe that's, hopefully we get to that point today,
Oh, I need to read this.
that we can just get to the flags.
Okay, Brad saying join our ARTY perks.
Yes, that is exactly right as far as, yes, oh nice, I love it when tools evolve into working themselves into better working tools. Exactly.
And that doesn't always happen.
No, it
Things don't
doesn't.
always get better as they get older.
Or yeah.
Perfection.
All right, look at
takes
those very nice
practice.
covered boards.
No.
Now, extremely importante, because I did not do this with my other one, because I got a little ahead of myself, and I was so proud that I'd covered both sides of the board, and I was like, look at that, and then I was like, yeah, that was stupid. Because I didn't pay attention to the fact that, all right, where is my other...
Because you needed to sandwich some stuff in there.
I did. I here covered up stuff. Oh, kitty, no. Hey, you're on cat duty.
Kitty, kitty, baby. Meow, meow.
So what I had not done,
Sweetie. Kitty, kitty.
and you can see, so I pieced in here. It sort of worked out with the fact that I only had certain amount of this particular color of gel print. And that's why I say, when you're thinking ahead of what you want to do with the book and how much of it do you want to feel cohesive, because I knew that I wanted, kind of this green thing on this side, and I needed gold over here, and I wanted these to, all make sense and not be crazy different. That I had to use just kind of what I had, because P couldn't replicate those exact colors, and that's why they're called mono prints. Because even if you put down some of the same colors, you're not necessarily going to get the exact same results.
Yeah,
and that was very true of this.
So, we just went with it a little
Stuff to
off.
keep in mind. Now, these were a little bit more fun, and I might even come back in later with sprays once it's all done and kind of color it up a little bit. We'll try to get there this afternoon, perhaps. But this is very important, that this is now when you attach your accordion to your outer boards, to your cover boards. And then what we're doing, we need to nip these edges much like we did these edges over here on the cover boards. And so that's what we're gonna do a little nip nip.
Nippy nip. He's just purring away, can you hear him?
Now did I?
No,
Oh, my 16, so I had 17, so this does need to go, okay, down like that, down like that. Oh, see, darn it, I folded the wrong way. This really should go in.
You fold the wrong way. Just turn it over.
Well, right, but so... Alright, we're going to do it like that. But no, see, then it doesn't, because it folds in rather than... Is that right?
Well, I don't know. You totally lost me. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm going to refold here. Because I think if I do it this way, then my blue's on the outside. Or do I just say, you know, kind of stick with what I got?
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
You see what I'm talking about? And where,
yeah.
and I did have an extra section on here.
And what, in order to utilize that, you need to have it going the other way.
So really, this needs to be on the inside. I'm cool with that because I think these go, that kind of goes better anyway.
Now the green?
Yeah. So, happy accidents. Keep in mind, so this is why it's tricky when you're dealing with a pattern and you want things in a certain spot.
You got to think of that beforehand.
Which way is your fold? Folding in or
Look
out?
at that wonderful gel print there.
That is a very wonderful gel print there. Okay, so, yes. This is how she go. Like so. Things are dropping. A little nip nip.
Okay, so now what happens on the back of that board?
And I've got one more section than I should. And I did that with the other one. So again, it was my measurements. Has to do with the fact that I deemed the 3/4 the amount to do the accordion with. So I think you can actually get more out of it. So.
Oh yeah, rubber.
That's for y'all to work on.
Yeah, rubber cement is caca poo poo. Don't use that.
So I'm gonna.
Number one, it changes the color of your paper.
Ugh, rubber cement is evil stuff. And
It is. I used to use it. I've used it a lot, and I know because
and
after a while, it all just kind of dries up and falls
or
apart.
leaves those crazy marks on your paper after a while because it yellows up.
Darcy said this is why my practice one is all white.
Yes, because then you don't have to think about these other things, and you can get the
Well, you might
technique down.
Yeah, but the whole thing is you might want to at least make some marks on one side so you can kind of observe
What's happening and where
what's happening and what is the front and what is the back. Because you saw what happened there. Boogers?
I'm ordering a new stopper thing, a proper one.
Oh, I have some somewhere.
Those nibby business, because I swear every time I pull the little hootie do off and.
Do you want to use my glue? I don't know why you have problems like that.
Well, the problem really lies with the fact that I have lost my original one. I'm fine. I'm open now, but here. Put your hand out. Okay, that's a needle.
Oh.
Here's the little ball.
Well, what do you want me to do?
I don't know. Well, now not find it.
There's Louise. Who knows?
Okay, so we are going to. Ugh, and this thing. This is what makes me angry.
And I just have trouble getting it back in there because I can't see the hole.
I think I just need a whole new art glitter glue thingy, because you can see, like, I'm out at the outside, I'm out at the pin, Just
You can just
mad about it.
clean it. I took mine and soaked it in hot water and
Well, can you
got all the glue
give me
out.
that assistance over here?
I wasn't aware that you needed it, Mariah.
Oh.
You know, I didn't take mind reading at college.
I know.
Mentioned that.
Yes. Okay. Now, so it needs to fold in like that. You see? And like I said, I only read part of the instructions. I worked this stuff out on my own. So, if you want to come back and leave in the comments that if I would have read the book, I would have known some things.
We already know that.
I'm just letting you know that I already sort of know that. But this is how I do things.
That's how I crochet.
This is how I work things out.
I said, just show me how to do one
Yeah.
thing, and then I'll figure the rest of it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm starting to understand what your dilemma was there.
Yes. I think.
The fold needs to come in.
Yeah, and then
Rather
did I
than go
screw that
out.
one up too?
No, you didn't. Right?
I don't think so. Oh, see, I really did need to be like there.
Oh, that one needs to go the other way. Is that okay to do it like that?
So I'm gonna have my 1, 2,
True
3,
love
4,
sharing your
5,
glue.
6, 7, 8, 9,
We
10,
made
11,
balls
12,
from the
13,
dry.
14, 15, and my 16. But then it really should go off and have the little foldy thing, because I should end up on that. But I didn't fold my...
Oh no.
She
Kitty.
wasn't watching the cat.
Spray him with water.
No! Alright, hold on. You were supposed to watch the kitty this time. Hey? See, this is why we all have our jobs.
Well, I fell down on mine. So he's getting shut up in the bedroom, and he will start meowing very loudly. And he puts his little paw underneath the door.
Oh, he wasn't doing that. Oh, now I have cat hair all over me. That's lovely. Alright, well, I've got a little dilemma here of not...
So what are you going to do?
Well, so I should have... Here's what happened. I did need that extra that I just glued down over here. If I would have slid that out, and then I would have had my thing. But here's how you fix that. Here is how you fix it.
You just add that little piece on that you cut off.
That's right.
Mariah never throws her cut-offs away.
Never. Ever, ever, ever. This is how one... And this is going to go underneath anyway. But I want to make sure that what's on the outside here at least looks pretty good. So I always kind of find a good piece. Ms. likes these more than that. Well, and it's got to be a little fatter. So let's use this, because that's going to be more spot on.
Oh, is that one? Does that one go to the other parts?
Huh? Is that one of my...
thing you're putting
No, these
down
are my
there?
inner books. Because
Okay.
this is a craft paper. That's kind of nice that this
Oh,
is
okay.
different.
All right.
So it matches up to this business here.
Yeah.
See, I don't claim to be perfect. And remember, this is the second time I've done this. You guys asked for it.
There you go. That looks spot on.
All right.
Oh, I guess you're already... I'm looking at the screen, and then you're a little bit ahead over there.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Next time I'll get you situated and
The joy of having this for replay. I'll be back. Bless your
okay.
heart.
I'll have worked things out by then.
Maybe just make less pages or flaps. Adapt and adjust. Always, Dawn.
Yes.
And I think that would be an option, wouldn't
Oh,
it?
definitely.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to keep with the count. So to keep the flag numbers right and all that business. So I'm gonna do that. And then is it gonna chop in there? Oh, sugar. I should have glued that in a little further even. Okay. See? Working things out here. Working things out. Because I had already cut. So I want to come in here like this. And like...
She has a monster glue stick.
Oh. Like
Yeah,
so.
I know. I think the
that's
whole
gonna
thing
be just
is, you know, problem solving. I actually taught problem solving at school. because I got sick and tired of answering. You know, it was like, you know, I'm not your walking encyclopedia. You've got a brain, and you know, use it or lose it.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, your brain is a muscle. It's tough to remember that.
And we're running over just a little bit. We're going to get this glued down and we're going to get these cover things on, and then this afternoon we will do flags.
Debsy says that'll be great on your master board. Maybe it's not so much on the flag, but no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think glue sticks are quite...
Well, it depends. There's some that supposedly are pretty strong. I mean, if that's what we're referring to.
Glue sticks, I think, are...
Yeah, she's not a fan of the glue stick.
It's kind of like washi tape.
I don't mind the glue stick. I think there's purpose for the glue stick. All right, there we go.
Oh, I do too, if you're in kindergarten.
Judgy much, judgy much. My little judgy turn.
Well, you know, I probably just have never used the right one. I see people using them. The one that I had was, you know, less than stellar. I couldn't even get it. I glued more stuff to my finger than I did the... I noticed Dizzy was kind of struggling with that the other day.
Yeah.
She does better with the liquid glue.
Well, this glue stick's kind of tricky because it glues down. And where are those lovely little scissors? That's what I need.
They're right there in the orange thing.
Okay. I'm just shoring this up a little bit so that way it doesn't keep... Because it's right there in the fold.
So it keeps slipping up.
Yeah, it'll just keep kind of causing issue. So I'm getting it kind of cleaned up.
Well,
there we go.
Just remember those little boogers are very pointy.
Yes. Putting them back where they belong.
You might give that another little bead of glue there. Yeah. Aren't you glad I'm here to help you?
I am. I mean, I really wouldn't know how to handle this glue at all.
I know. I'm such a good...
fix my
oh, and I haven't read the thing here lately. Let me see. Okay. Can we cut the flags, please? Yes, you can.
Yes. Cut the flags before this afternoon.
Yes, those need to be at size and ready to go.
Yes, I have mine.
The Oohoo glue stick. Okay. Deb C says the Oohoo.
Sorry, I keep forgetting I have a top cam.
Do we,
So I'm showing, you know.
Showing the camera?
Yeah, I have mine, and they are gel printed. And I'm going to try not to be obsessive about which ones kind of end up where. But...
You know she will.
Yeah.
Come on.
Anyway. Hey, by the way, you know, if you're new to the stream here, I'll do the spiel because she doesn't know how. If you're new to us, please subscribe. Ring that bell. You will be notified whenever we drop new videos or even go live. All of that business.
Yeah, and then there's that stuff that Brad talks about all the time. If you want to do that, you can do that too.
Yeah.
Anne says the Aleene's clear tacky glue is what she uses. And Deb says, get the PVA and skip all the rest. Amen, sister. That's what I say. Kim wants to know what size to cut.
Cut what?
Their flags, I'm assuming that's what she says.
Okay, the flags need... I have cut mine to 2.5 and 3 3/4. You can go 3 3/7. You can go 4 inches. Just remember that depending on your accordion and whatnot and how you do that, how much is going to kind of stick out.
Yeah, because they can't overlap or they don't flap. They don't flag.
Well, so here on this one, they kind of stick out in little places, but that had more to do. You can see where it dips in here.
Yeah, that was the original accordion.
Yeah. So this is why it's important to have those folds as on, you know, as perfect as possible. I don't like really saying, you know, that. How this looks cool, though, together. Look at that. Like when it accordions out.
It
A
does.
little Jelly Shelly.
I know.
She's doing such good work these days, Jelly Shelly.
She is.
But, so these are a little wonky. And even some of them I had cut short because, like, again, I was working with the gel prints versus just picking paper and having it cut all to the same. So, there you go. Oh, Cindy, yeah, take care of your friend there. We'll see you later. Thank you for hanging out. So, Yeah. All right. Now I'm gonna glue this little booger down. We're gonna get these down, and then we'll call it until this afternoon. Because now I have fixed my things. I have the proper number. If you guys are following along with me, you may have to do this exact
Violet
same
says,
thing.
cut the flags. What is this? Those are the little flappy bits, Violet.
Yeah, the flag pieces.
Yeah.
So those big crazy, they wanted you to use the 17 and, what was it? Yeah, 17 and a half by 3 3/4. So that's why I say it's 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. They could probably even be a little fatter than 2 1/2, but I wanted enough room in between there, and that was the math that I did. So.
Well, how many mountains do you have, Mariah?
Okay, hold on. Let me get this glued in place, and I will count my mountains.
She's going to count them, Darcy. I'm sorry I'm a little late on the uptake here.
See, they're going to be very appreciative that when we get back to our normal, you doing what you do, and me handling chat.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, but look at that. That's quite nice. I mean, that's way nicer than my other one.
Sandy says she uses Coina glue stick.
All right, so we have how many mountains?
Some of my journals are
1, 2, 3, 4,
That's
5,
good to
6,
know.
7, 8. 8 mountains.
8 mountains.
Hopefully that's what I'm supposed to end up with. And I get my flags in right. I don't know. Again,
I don't think it
know
really matters at this point. You've got what you got.
Yeah, I got
and
what
you
I
just
got.
glue something down. It's not like you have to have a set thing.
But this is why.
Oh, that's why you have that little piece.
That's
Well,
why you have that little
shucky.
piece. Let's glue that bugger down. And then I'm going to put it in the deal and have those kind of smushing. We'll get to the flags this afternoon. So, there you go.
Look at that. Those look beautiful.
I love it. I'm so glad you gel printed it, because it would have been terribly boring, but probably a little more proper. But it worked out some things for us.
The whole thing is if you've got some pattern on there, it's easy to more easy to distinguish your back and your front.
Ah, sugars.
What?
I use this is why, see how it dries, and then I'm going to have the stringy business in there, so I'll have that
use the
pattern.
wrong glue.
Woohoo! Doop-a-doop-boop.
Oh, C.W. Brown says, welcome to Powsy Wowsy.
Oh, hey, welcome, Carolyn.
That's so cool.
And we're getting quite the crew.
Violet only has 7 mountains. Is that going to be okay? That's going to be okay, Violet.
Seriously, it is not going to be a problem.
It is not going to be a problem, sweetie. Don't worry about that.
You will need less flags. Less mountains, less flags.
Okay, Sandy says you can get that glue on the glue sticks that she's talking about on Amazon.
Fantastic. We'll have to check those out.
We
I
will.
had some glue sticks and I have lost them, so. Look at that. I'm just so happy with this. That was a little bit of a foobar kind of almost situation. This is I love this little tool that came with the Cricut tools. This one's a great one. See that silicone one?
Here, it drags.
It's grippy. This is slicky.
Don't spend $8 on these stupid things.
No, it has a great feel to it. It's a great.
But if you've got any acrylic paint on there, all it does is it just hangs up. It's great for, flat, no painted paper. But if it's got any kind of grippy stuff on it, I don't think it's very good. Is that the right glue?
Yes, for that it was.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate you glue checking me.
I'm trying to keep you
One needs a glue checker. Is that the right one? Stop using it.
Grab that other bottle there.
Grab that other bottle there. Hey guys, I'm pretty impressed. Like, we opened presents and almost have this book dunsies, and we're only running over ever so slightly.
Okay, so Kim says, can I use pre-cut ATC skins as the flags?
I think so. I think that would be fantastic.
Well, you need to get that one all done up and get some photos of that one. I'm thinking that would be
yes, please. Any of you guys, if you are not members of Makers and you are making some of these, you need to be a member of Makers so you can show us your stuff over in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. That information is in the description box below. There is a ton of linky business over there. I will also come back and put in, but I think it is. There's been a lot going on, guys. So I do think that I came back and put the link to the Art of the Fold, which is where I'm getting my information from. Not all of my information.
Okay.
I'm going rogue.
Monkey says, hello, so much fun watching this magical art. And Judy said, hi, Lisa. Marsha Markle has
back.
A face with smiley eyes.
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
And Kathy says, morning. And Deb C says, I have a box of glues. Hubby might make fun of me. Hey, you know, yeah.
All right, so there we are, guys. I mean, that was some good progress. I hope all of you are feeling success.
Or you can go back and it doesn't matter how many mountains you have.
And I do apologize. That was probably misguidance on my part, but you saw how I fixed it.
Make some extra flags.
Or no, you'll need less flags.
Oh, you'll need less flags, but you know, don't throw the others away. You might
less mountains, less flags. But there we are. I'm very pleased with the accordion fold. I mean, Judy P, seriously. I mean, I cannot thank you enough for the scoring thing. Just look how cool that looks already.
It does.
And then on our back side, oh, it worked out.
Oh.
It did. Oh, by me adding, I flipped it.
She didn't even know she did.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the other side better, I think.
And then, well, see, it's going to be the inner.
The blue stuff's
yeah, I
going to be
flipped
the
it
inner?
around because when I fixed it, it did the thing. It did it properly.
Well, see, this is why you need to
But we could do the double flag. Oh, that's one of the ones in the book, is actually flagging on both sides.
Woohoo.
Yeah, on some crazy stuff. That'll be next time. Like, you know, next time. Alright, guys, it has been really awesome hanging out with you this morning and me kind of being in charge of the big cam over here. I'm going to move us to side by side. Unless you guys, well, I'll leave this. Yeah, I can leave that there. Look at that. It's looking so cool.
It is looking so good.
I'm very proud of that. Even with the little slight, you know, that's okay. I at least got the things tucked. See how beautiful that?
Oh, I know.
Yeah. I'm very pleased. Very pleased with that. All right. We shall be back this afternoon at 3 p.m. Be sure to check us out then. If you have not liked the channel or subscribed to the channel, or actually liked this video and subscribed to the channel, please do. We very much appreciate it. The thumbsy upsies always rock. And ring that bell, because then you will be notified the next time we drop new content, going live and all of that business. Thank you to so many of you that have joined in the Arty Perks. You just have no idea how much that means to us. Like, it's, oof, gets me a little teary thinking about it. So I'll move on very quickly. We love you guys, and we'll see you over in Makers, and we'll see you this afternoon. Bye.
See you this afternoon. Bye.